Okay, this is not a rant. This is just an observation and changing my mind about something I thought was right. You know, there's been lots of talk about raising minimum wage, and I was 100% for a much higher minimum wage. People should not have to leave their house for $7 an hour. And if you can't afford to pay a livable wage, then you don't deserve employees. Okay, maybe maybe $7 an hour is okay for stupid people. We haven't had any outside food in a long time. My wife wanted a pizza, and they make a gluten-free pizza over at the Pizza Hut about 12, 13 miles from us.
Actually, they buy that already made, and then they just throw crap on it and sell it.
So I called and ordered her pizza for her with what she wanted on it, gave them my name. In the meantime, I decided I wanted a Subway sandwich. It's been about 2 years since I had a Subway, and I love Subway. So I figured by the time I get over there, my pizza will be ready. And it was. By the time I, unlocked gates and pulled the truck out. And I get over there, I go inside, and I tell him who I am. And he looks on his computer, and he doesn't see me. So I give him my phone number, because that's how they find you. Most often is how they find you, through your phone number. He doesn't see my phone number. There is a pizza that's done, and it's behind him in the warmer. It's the only pizza there. So he tells me, well, what happened was your order didn't come to this store. It probably went to another store on Greenwood Road in Jewella. That's a long ways from here. And he said, I could probably make you a pizza before you could even get over there to pick it up. So if you want to, you can just order a pizza now here at this store. Well, I was absolutely certain I didn't call the wrong store. So anyway, I give him my information, and he goes, oh, what was your name? Which I'd already told him like 2 or 3 times. And he goes, oh, yeah, we do have a pizza for you. And he turns around and grabs the only pizza that's in the warming box and gives it to me. And it has my name on the pizza, on the box. So I spent probably 10 minutes trying to get my pizza for them folks. This guy was clearly not cut out to operate a cash register with, information on it. So I'm shaking my head. The pizza's ice cold now. And now I still got to go get my Subway sandwich, which is a little further down the street at the truck stop. Used to be Kelly's truck stop. I don't even know what they call it anymore. What is it now, hon? Used to be Kelly's. What is it now?
TA?
TA? Is it a TA? Yeah, I think you're right. It is a TA. So I go down to the TA, go in there to the Subway sandwich shop, and this girl wanders over and doesn't say, can I help you? Nothing. She stands there at the counter and stares at me. And I'm waiting for her to say, can I help you? Because I'm not sure she's standing there to wait on me. Maybe she's making somebody else a sandwich. So a very awkward amount of time goes by. And finally she says, with an attitude, can I help you? And, shaking her head like I'm stupid for not blurting out my order. So now I realize that, yes, she is there to wait on me. So I tell her what I want. I'm actually getting 2 sandwiches, one for me and one for Bev, and she wants the same one I want, which is a BMT, and it's a 3-meat sandwich. So the girl starts making our sandwiches, and she only puts 2 meats on the sandwich. And she moves it down to where you put cheese on it. She said, what kind of cheese do you want? I said, American, but those aren't 2-meat sandwiches. Those are 3-meat sandwiches. And she looks up at me with this absolute look of disgust. She said, didn't you just order the BMT? I said, yes, I did. She goes, the BMT has 2 meats. And I look over at the menu, which is right beside her, and I point to it, and I said, the BMT has 3 meats. As a matter of fact, if you just turn your head, it'll tell you what meats come on it. I mean, it's right beside her. So she reads it, and now she's mad because she's wrong. So it just got worse and worse and worse, and I was thinking, I'm rethinking that about $7 an hour being enough for minimum wage. These 2 people weren't worth $7 an hour. So anyway, she was rude the entire time, and then the final thing was, I'm getting 2 sandwiches. It should have been like $20.28 or $21 thereabouts, and she says that's $12, and I said, that's wrong. I'm trying to save her some money so she doesn't short herself, And she goes, what do you mean that's wrong? I said, well, I've got 2 sandwiches, and both of them are about $8.50, $9 plus taxes. Will be a little over $20. So she argues with me, and now the manager comes over. She says, what's the problem? And I said, well, I'm trying to give you more money, and you don't want it. She said, what'd you get? And I told her, and she rings it up, and it's $20.28. And she said, she's new, she's in training. So this girl who's new and in training is so freaking smart. She's argued with me 3 times about how much she's charging me, what meats come on the... I mean, not only is she stupid, but she's argumentative with customers. So yeah, I was thinking, $15 an hour would be nice, Screw that. There are way too many stupid people who $7 an hour is a stretch. So that's, I wouldn't call this a rant. That's just my observation and how stupid people changed my mind on minimum wage.
I call it whining.
I'm getting a little bit done out here, just a little at a time, and I'll eventually get around to getting this awning built. Anyway, I'm busting these off of this, and then where the concrete is still stuck, I got to take a chisel and chip that concrete up. And then I'm going to mark my 8-foot marks on the concrete where I want the center of my pole to go, all the way down here. So, my goal for today is to get these all busted up and out of here. And then the next thing will be get on my hands and knees with the chisel and knock all that stuck concrete off.
Someone might see you. The streets are empty. The Romans have eyes everywhere. Have you decided what you're going to do?
What else can we do but wait for the others?
They could be dead already.
They fled.
They ran. But did they escape? You came back. Why didn't they? We know what you just didn't.
If they wanted to kill him.